I always, when I get these questions, I like to first and foremost say, I'm a fundraiser. I am not a researcher. However, I do work for the Pediatric Cancer Research Foundation, and we have been funding pediatric cancer research all over the country for the past 40 years. We just had our 40th anniversary last year. We did a whole rebrand. Our new motto is Powering Cures and Realizing Futures, and we fund what we like to call them rock star researchers, and we fund the best research in the country. We have a whole scientific affairs committee that reviews different grant applications that come in, and then they grade them, and the top grants are the ones that we fund. I'm not going to pretend to tell you I know all about this research. All I know is you can go to our website at www.pcrf-kids.org and you can read about all of the different research that we're currently funding. We're currently at 8 of the 10 top children's hospitals, and every year we get more and more grants applications, and every year we have to turn a lot of them down just simply because of funding. My job is to try to get new partners and sponsors and grassroots partners to really support our initiatives and get behind what we're doing. And as I said, right now, I think if you're a parent and you hear the words your kid has cancer, I think if you need a really good resource, you can go to our website, and we're here for you. We do events, we have a scholarship program. 90% of what we do is fund research, but we also do have a scholarship program for pediatric cancer patients and survivors. So we have some survivorship initiatives that you will be able to see on our website. Yeah, I think right now, one of the things we're most proud of is the immunotherapy and the CAR T-cell therapy that we're doing. Again, you can look on our website, but that's probably what we're most proud of. The other thing that I'll say that we're very proud of is there's a type of cancer called Wilms tumor that the protocol for Wilms to help treat Wilms tumor was discovered by one of our researchers. And I was just working with a family through the Lacrosse Out Cancer Initiative, and her daughter had Wilms tumor. And I thought that was so cool to be able to share with her that, it was PCRF who funded the research that helped with that treatment. So,
well, I think all of that is fantastic. And thank you so much for sharing all of that information. For those of you guys that are interested in learning more, please go ahead and look up Pediatric Cancer Research Foundation. As Bonnie has mentioned, you will find lots of information right there. I know we've kind of already discussed briefly the Lacrosse Out Cancer event, which recently just happened a couple weeks ago in Foxborough, Massachusetts at Gillette Stadium. So I'll have Bonnie talk about that event, like what happened, what were they raising money for? Was it a specific type of cancer? Then any other upcoming events that you guys have coming up this fall/winter.
Our Lacrosse Out Cancer initiative, like I said, started with Mass Youth Lacrosse, but we grew and partnered with the Premier Lacrosse League. So I worked for the Boston Cannons. There are no more Boston Cannons. Our owner bought the whole league, Major League Lacrosse, and merged it with the Premier Lacrosse League. So a bunch of our players and coaching staff went over there. And so I had reached out to them to see if they would be interested in partnering, and they were, which was great. And so, kids that accepted the challenge, they could fundraise, and at a certain level, if they raised X amount of money, then they could earn tickets to the All-Star game at Gillette last year. And then this year it was the quarterfinals that were at Gillette. And then the top fundraising team got to come down on the field and do the check presentation. So last year it was Mansfield Youth Lacrosse that got to come down. And then this year it was the Holliston Youth Lacrosse program that got to come down for the check presentation. And our partnership is very dynamic. So part of it is that, and the other part of the Premier Lacrosse League partnership is with a group called FC Cancer. It's Fuck Cancer. Their website says if you have a problem with the word fuck, we have a problem with the word cancer. And they do, during September, they do a whole merch line for us where all of the proceeds come back to fund pediatric cancer research during the month of September, which is Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. In addition to the merch line, they do a program called Dying to Live Dreams, where they allow kids that are big lacrosse fans the opportunity to come get a limo, get a suite, come on the field, get some autograph swag, all you can eat, all you can drink. Really, really cool VIP experience. Labor Day, actually. It was Labor Day. We had a couple of pediatric cancer patients and their families come to the game. Like I said, we got them a limo and really just enjoy a day to be cancer-free for the day. Because a lot of these kids, they're spending a lot of time at the hospital getting chemo, getting treatment, and to just have one day to be cancer-free with their friends is really what we're trying to do. But yeah, we worked with a kid named Gavin. He was awesome. And he currently battling leukemia because he has his port in. He's not allowed to actually play right now, but he was allowed to come to the game. And the PLL offered him the opportunity to come to the PLL like end of year award ceremony. And he got to announce the teammate of the year. So he, you know, he's 8 years old. He got up on stage in front of all these lacrosse professional, like all-star players, all of these guys that are his heroes. And he was able to share the announcement of who was the teammate of the year. And it was so cool just having him there walking the red carpet and taking pictures. It was a really neat experience that I'm really grateful to the PLL team for giving him the opportunity to do that. So